Hello everyone, I'm Symes, and with me as usual is Robin.
Hello there.
And welcome back. Let me just scroll down to Robin, I forgot to do it. There he is, in Castile. Welcome back to EU4.
Hurrah!
EU4, this time, for a change, it's not war, probably.
That's because I've got nothing left.
Snappy title there, Symes, good job.
Yeah.
Right, so yes, so we had just concluded our ill-advised just doesn't seem like a strong enough term.
I've just
for
nearly bankrupt. Well, I've repeatedly bankrupted myself.
foolish Symes-inspired war against France, which we lost. Incidentally, that's what revanchism is. I looked it up. It's a thing that you get after you get badly beaten in a war to make sure that you can't then immediately get even more badly beaten in another war. So that kind of boosts your economy and various other things for a period after you lose a war. That's what revanchism does.
Okay.
So, I'm going to have a quick look at some economy things. So I actually am still running a reasonable balance here. I should probably reduce my inflation, but I might wait a bit.
I need to find a rival.
You need to find a rival.
Yeah.
How am I doing for rivals, actually? What's my diplomacy? I have 3 rivals and 4 enemies. Because Provence also hates me, apparently. But I don't have room for them on my list. So who do you have for enemies then? Do you have an option for your new rival?
I've got Aragon and France as my enemies, and France and Aragon as my rivals.
Oh, so you only have 2 enemies as well, so nobody else has rivaled you.
No.
Interesting. Oh yeah, you were gonna see if you could choose Morocco or something, weren't you? But I think you had them, and maybe now you're not allowed to.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, I'll just click the.
How do you set them as a rival then?
The empty shield, the one with just like the black and red thing in it. You click on that on the rivals list, and that'll allow you to choose a new one if there are any available, which there may not be.
England, Portugal, or Provence.
Well, Provence hates me, so you could choose them if you like. It's up to you, really. Well, you could choose Portugal, but I thought we liked Portugal.
No, Portugal was my chum.
Yeah, Provence helped France in that war, so they suck.
Yeah.
And we should try and see if we can drive some sort of wedge between France and Provence.
I should try and see if I could actually make any money.
And well, that's well, obviously.
My economy is fairly shattered.
Yes. So you've mothballed your forts as we discussed, which will save you a little bit of money.
Yep, I've got no armies.
You've got your ships protecting trade again.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. Because the economy stuff is one of the things I'm not super strong on. It's always been just kind of keep going, muddle through, make sure everything's. But if you've got like places where you can build more churches, that would be a good thing to do, and I can give you some money to build more churches. Because it's my fault you're skint. So basically, and I've kind of because I did. In my first, well, not my first war, in my second and subsequent non-France wars, I did all right.
Non-France wars.
Because I've taken like all of Ireland and most of Scotland, and that's actually a reasonable amount of additional development, which is partly why I've got.
That's massive, yeah.
I've
got a couple of places left to get.
Bit of extra cash, whereas you're up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 provinces, and I think Ireland alone is more than that. So.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be a good friend, and subsidize you with some cash.
Hurrah!
I don't quite know how subsidies work, so is this per year? I have no idea. Maybe it's per month. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just pick a number and see what happens. I can't get it to exit now. There you go. 1003. I have no idea what that did, but my diplomat's just gone and done it. So yeah, that looks like I'm giving you 10 ducats a month now.
Woo!
For the period for a period of 10 years.
Actually making some cash.
To patch up relation. Well, that's the thing. I'm still making, as long as we don't go to another war, I'm still making a profit anyway. I'm still 14 ducats up.
Blimey.
So, yeah, so giving you half of my sort of profit to help you get yourself together, and then you're a stronger ally, and then we can crush all who oppose us, kind of thing.
Not France.
Not maybe later.
Although France is being fairly heavily invaded at the moment.
Well, it's
without us having to do anything.
It's weird.
The Ottomans are stomping through.
Let's tick the thing on.
Yep.
And see what happens. Right. So let's see what happens with this, because the Ottomans are allied to Bohemia, and Bohemia is currently executing a war of conquest against France. And France has just fought 2 wars, one against us and another against the Papal State and Friends, I think it was.
Yeah, they're not looking. And Paris is currently being attacked
Paris
by.
Paris is being sieged by Bavaria. Yep. And Saxony.
Really not looking good for them.
Saxony's in there doing stuff as well. Paris has been occupied.
There goes Paris.
Ottomans are sieging Picardy, and Saxony has gone to Artois there. So yeah, I mean, this dark area will have some troops in it. We know that, but we don't know how much. What's on there? There's 22k French army there fighting a smaller
Where do they get them all
army.
from?
They could be mercenaries. They could just be spending massively on mercs.
Yeah. Then again, there's at least 40-odd thousand lurking around. You have so many ships.
I haven't lost hardly any. I lost a few ships one time, but the rest of them are always.
Those Ottomans don't. Oh no, they're invading. Yeah, they're trying to take.
Thank you for reminding me. I should park my ships, so they don't get killed. Although I was going to use them to transfer this army across to Kent, but I might just leave it there. It's fine in Normandy for now. But yeah, I think France may have used up all of their stuff on fighting us, and
I would be surprised if they've got any manpower left. Really,
it's weird.
And the south is getting invaded as well now.
Yeah, and the thing is, the Ottomans have a lot of men. Like, if we go and look at the Ottomans briefly, the Ottomans currently have quite a lot of territory, and I'm
going to send a diplomat to the Ottomans to improve my relations.
They've expanded from their normal starting position. They've expanded up here and along, and they've taken Serbia. And they're quite powerful anyway, the Ottomans.
I'm just going through all the people that are invading France and sending people to say, "Hey, we like you.
You're great."
Yeah. We think you're really nice.
Bohemian fleet beating up on the French fleet. The French fleet is running away. So we shouldn't just sit and watch that. We should make sure everything else is fine.
No, we should get popcorn.
And that. I'm gonna build some province improvements because I have the money for it.
Yeah.
Churches maybe. The only way good I can build a church. Anyway, that's going to boost it by by 0.15 in there. That'll be a good one to do. And 0.13 here. Just to try and keep the money rolling in is the thing.
Yeah.
And and potentially workshops as well can bring in a decent amount of cash, and they cost the same as churches. So I've put a bit more in. I'm gonna maybe forts. No, always attack. That's what I say to that decision there.
Yeah.
You get decisions coming up when it was either a bonus to fort strength or a bonus to siege ability, and then you go, nope, siege ability it is. So yeah, this is all happening over here, and the French have moved into Bohemia, but that army is the smallest French army I've seen in a very long time, now down to less than 14k, and they just got beaten and are running away.
Oh, look at northern France.
Yes, northern France is
all looking a bit stripy.
Very stripy yellow right now, and southern France, the Ottomans just mooching around down there going, yeah, we'll just occupy this. You guys do whatever.
Oh dear, stability drop.
Oh yeah, your king has died.
Oh yeah.
A regent now rules Castile.
That's not good.
No.
Our last king was really cool.
Yeah, well, the regency is, I think, 222, the regency council. It's not terrible. It does mean you can't declare any wars.
Well, my heir is 5 years old.
Yeah, so he's not ready to rule just yet.
No.
But the other thing you want to watch, what is your stability right now? now that it's dropped, because it's dropped twice, because you lost one king and you just lost another in reasonably quick succession. So good.
Stability's 1.
1 is okay. Less than 0 or less, I would put it back up to 1. 1 is alright. Depends on how you feel about spending any admin power, but for every point of positive stability you have, that's 5% tax modifier as well, so something to bear in mind. Wow, France is being really, really comprehensively defeated in this war.
Yep.
And it's just a shame that
we weren't
this
there
didn't
to join
happen
in
first, because then we could have sneaked in and got the stuff that we wanted.
Yeah, wow.
Because we should have been the opportunists in coming in after this rather than the other way around. And then we'd have done quite a lot better.
They've really ballsed France up quite a bit.
Well, the thing is, I don't even... I'm going to pause this just for a sec. Oh yeah, they've just made peace, so...
Alright.
Oh, Bohemia made France give me Bordeaux back. That is awesome. Because you can sometimes do that. That's one of the options that you have when you beat someone in a war. If they hold a core province of another nation, you can force them to return cores.
That's really nice of them.
They obviously beat France so comprehensively they had spare war score, and I'm allied to Bohemia, so they went, we'll use up our spare war score on forcing them to give Bordeaux back. So, brilliant. Thanks, Bohemia. Thanks very much. I was just going to check...
France is looking a bit chomped.
I was just going to check and see how that war was going. And now we have to work out what happened. I think Burgundsko and Charolais used to be French and are now not. Cambrai, maybe? I can't really tell up the north, but there's a nice bigger yellow chunk sitting there.
Yeah, it does seem like it's been significantly chomped. Bohemia's growing quite well.
Yeah, Bohemia's, yes, quite a large member of the HRE. Well, and because they got most of Burgundy when Burgundy exploded.
Yeah.
So, France, yeah.
A bit boned.
They lost that quite well, and I'm just so happy about this Bordeaux thing. It's like, yay! And, as I said, it was only fair, given that it was my stupid idea in the first place, that I had to give up the province. Yeah. But I'm not sorry to get it back. And it also means that I won't drag you into a war to try and reclaim it, so, So there's that too. Anyway, what do we need to kind of check anything? How's the time happening? What's happening with Scotland up here? My truce with Scotland expires in 1515. Yes. When does my truce with France expire? 1519.
A little while.
That's a while. How are you doing? How's your cash flow?
Well, I've sacked a couple of advisors to buy cheaper ones.
Oh right, yes. Sorry, I don't know if I obviously didn't explain that sufficiently, but at this stage, only ever buy the 1 gold advisors, the 1 gold a month ones, because they will just cripple your cash. So if I didn't explain that, I apologise, because that's...
I think you did at the time, but I didn't quite work it out.
Yeah, no, right now, the cheapest ones, if you can afford them at all, you get the cheapest ones, because the rest of them, they just cost so much. Like, you can get, I think, for the difference in price, let's have a quick look at what they cost. Because if I just click one here... So it's $5.45 for me monthly, it depends on the inflation and whatever. And I have a... Yeah, so for the plus 2s, it's 70 something to hire them, and $5.45 a month, right? Whereas the plus 1s are $136 a month, so 3 times as much.
Yeah,
and
I had 2 advisors that were 5, and I thought, that'll be why I'm losing lots of cash.
Yeah, you don't wanna. Because the other thing is, like, given how cheap it is, that's if I have, like, my infantry maintenance is 0.18 a month and cavalry is 0.44, so that's like 0.7 a month for 1 infantry and 1 cavalry, so the difference is like 6 regiments of guys. Between a 1 advisor and a 2 advisor, it's like 6 regiments. More so if it's just infantry. So that's a large part of why you'll have been unable to maintain your army at the sort of size you would want, I think. Also the fact that I keep dragging you into wars that bankrupt you, but never. I'm still just unreasonably happy about the fact that Bordeaux is red again.
Right, let's roll on.
Go team. We roll on. I can make probably Bordeaux into a state again now that I own it. Will that give me? Yeah, it'll make me some money probably. Ooh, boo! The new pope is loyal
to France.
France, boo!
Smelly old France.
Do I want to spend any pope points? I don't think I do.
Pope points. What do Pope points make?
Prizes.
Pope
prizes. Yeah. I think I'm going to keep it for levying another church tax because the money is really good. Really good, need money. Yeah, we're sort of recovering from...
Yeah, I'm going to slowly buy some armies up, ready for when later on.
Yeah, I would. I mean, you may not be able to hold them at your force limit, but as close to it as you can get. And yeah. I did talk about the magic numbers, didn't I? But I probably
2 to 1, isn't it, or something?
It's it's a maximum of 6 cavalry. Because they go out on the flanks, so you have three regiments out on each flank, I think, and at a minimum the same number of infantry regiments as you have cavalry regiments.
What about cannons?
Oh yes, you have cannons now. It depends, because early cannons aren't like super brilliant, but later on they're really, really effective. I would probably put at least one cannon in, because
I'm nearly up to technology 8 now for military.
So one cannon will definitely help you in sieges.
Yeah.
So you definitely want at least one per army, I would say. I've got... How many have I got? I've got 2 in my...
Oh dear, hang on a moment.
Oh dear, what's happened?
Commons angered by the exploitation of the nobles. 10%, 10 unrest everywhere.
Oh lord.
Or minus 10% tax everywhere.
Oh lord.
And crush the rebellion. Screw it.
Wow.
That's going to be bad.
Lots of unrest. What that means is that you're going to need to have a reasonably large army sitting and waiting in case a rebel army spawns, so you can go and beat them up.
Yeah. Well, luckily I started building one.
Yes. And you'll be able to see, because you'll have your unrest popping up in your outline there, and you'll be
that's been up for ages.
and you'll be able to see if you go to your stability and expansion thing under your rebels list. It will actually tell you things. I have no possible rebels, so I can't mouse over anything.
Yeah.
But it'll tell you stuff about a rebellion, and also what happens when the unrest reaches 100% and where the army is likely to form, which is the important bit, because then you can move your army to close by. I need another advisor. That guy.
That dude there.
Him. Let's build ships. I've got a timber surplus, apparently.
Yeah?
Makes ships 5% cheaper for a while. That's nice. Do I need any more ships? I might be about shipped out at the moment. Oh, yeah. My force limit is 51. I've got 49 ships right now. So I'm quite close to it. Yeah. Sweden. Swedish spies. Ooh. Yeah, what was it I was saying before events occurred? I have, in my 2 armies, each have 14 infantry, 6 cavalry, and 2 artillery regiments in them.
Yeah, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 3 at the moment.
Yeah, if you mouse over the army, it tells you there's the third line on the tooltip. Your regimental composition. So and you've got a reasonable general there as well. 222. That's all right.
Yep. Time to snack some cannons there.
So yeah, so I would probably 3 more horses, and then 1 cannon, possibly 2. I wouldn't necessarily go above 2 right now because they're expensive and not that great early on, but certainly have at least 1 regiment of cannon, so you can shoot at buildings, forts specifically, with them. France is has a 27.2k army in the north again. So
how is France manning?
I don't know whether it's a force limit thing or whether they've got a load of mercenaries or what. Let's have a quick look at the ledger, also known as cheating really badly. Where's France? France has France has 12 regiments of mercenaries at the moment. Their manpower is 8,000, and they've got 27,000 men in total. Support architectural development. Oh, 100 of each monarch power. Yes, please. I'll pay 187 ducats for that. Oh, brilliant. All this stuff. Where's my next tech? I'm probably... Yeah. The Scythe. I'm coming up to on admin tech next. Increased production efficiency. And military tech level 9 is coming up soon as well.
Yeah.
So that's good. Lithuania's done stuff. Mainz has done stuff.
Mainz is getting disorder. Ooh, I'm nearly ready for my next religious idea.
Ooh.
The Spanish Inquisition is on the horizon.
Hurrah. How is your Moroccan holdings getting on?
They're doing all right. They're not really doing that much. I've got some dudes there preaching, but
yeah,
they're really crap. They're 8%.
I can see your missionary. Is it actually going up though?
Very slowly.
Because missionaries cost you money every month as well. Well, they're active. So if they're not going up, you should just cancel them. Otherwise,
no, they are going up exceedingly slowly.
I can invest in the Scythe. Do I have I haven't got an admin-based idea or anything, but I can also.
I can have a new idea.
Integrated elites, which has a reduced diplomatic annexation cost. I'll get the Scythe though. We've got a tech penalty going.
I have access to the Reconista. What's this mean then?
Can I have the Scythe? Actually, no, I want to save my monarch power a little bit.
Where's the ideas gone?
Light bulb tab in your country view.
So, yep, I finished the Reconista, which gives me +5 discipline.
Hurrah! +5 discipline is good.
I have no idea what that means.
It's a bonus to the performance of your troops. I don't know exactly what it does, but it's good.
Oh, good.
I'm going to buy this.
So the next religious idea for me is Divine Supremacy, which is +3% missionary strength.
Ah, good.
Which is what I've been waiting for forever.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm going to get this idea because while this one is not especially useful to me right now because I don't have any vassals, the next idea is aggressive expansion impact reduction on influence ideas, which might be useful should we ever actually successfully invade anyone. You know, well,
it seems unlikely.
Well, you never know. I mean, you know, we could repeat this. I don't even know what I'm saying. So, the other thing I suppose you should be looking around is thinking of the future. What to do next? Whether to invade Morocco, which persists in having no allies whatsoever. Again,
which is, I think, is a good thing.
I think that's probably the thing for you to do because they're a bit feeble. Yeah. They're a bit feeble. They're weaker than you are, so you can pick on them.
Yeah,
and they don't have any allies.
Basically my plan.
They don't have any allies, so you can pick on them.
And I've been slowly making chums of all the other people.
And you've got Tlemken. I still don't know how to pronounce the word. As an ally as well, I think. Oh, you did have. Actually, you don't have any more.
Oh God, stability 0. How do I improve my stability?
What happened?
I had the choice of reducing my missionary strength. This is about the last thing I want to do.
Oh no, I would because it'll be in a temporary thing though. Surely.
No.
It might have been for 10 years or something, but stability is right. You're gonna want to put that back up.
So how do I do that?
If you go to your 9th tab on the country view, stability and expansion, there is a button for boosting stability, and it will cost an amount of admin power to do it.
Which I don't have enough of yet, so I'll wait.
Yeah, and the fact that it costs admin power is why I like to avoid a stability drop if I can. Sometimes it's a really hard choice, but yeah. Because the thing about that is, like, yeah, you have reduced missionary strength for a while, but you've just dropped 5% taxation bonus by losing stability, along with other stuff. You know, high stability is good for many things. How's your army looking? You've got
slightly bigger.
12 regiments now.
Yep.
Yes, 12 regiments. 1 of cannon. Excellent.
Yep.
My armies are slowly building back up. up to full strength. Because I haven't got a high maintenance on, so it's taking a while for that to happen. But it's 1515. Wait, this is the year in which I can attack Scotland again. Yes.
What's left of it?
In July, I can go to war with Scotland again. So,
Get your lads north.
get my lads up north. Put me on.
Unless France is going to have a go.
Well,
They've got 27,000.
Well, the thing is, Scotland still has no allies because we forced
Oh,
them to.
well.
Because part of the condition of them leaving, when they left that war, they broke the alliance, and so they don't actually have any allies in the
What a
shape
terrible,
of France
terrible
right now.
shame.
So it would be really unfortunate for them if someone to the south who had a buttload of armies were to suddenly come marching in.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
Wouldn't that be dreadfully, dreadfully unfortunate? Right, I'm gonna
It'd be horrible.
transport my army across the sea. I've put my maintenance back up so that this will recover. And I need to get a fleet up there because there's a strait that I need to cross to get to the Western Isles, which means I need ships to break any blockade that might be happening. So once my troops have traversed the channel, I will take this. Yep, my truce has expired. I will take this fleet here. Not that fleet. That's this fleet, which has got a lot of transports in, but there's also got 3 heavy ships in it. And Scotland's navy seems to have 4 ships in total, so we might do all right. So where my armies are at full strength, I shall declare and get in there.
Declare that they smell of wee.
Yes, and also declare war, but both at the same time.
Yeah.
So go, you smell of wee, and by the way, there's a war on.
I can convert prophets to Catholics.
That means one of your missionaries is finished doing it then.
Yeah. Well, it's going to take a while. I've pulled them out because it just takes too long.
Yes, because it's
The estimate at the moment is 1,111 months.
Oh yeah, no, pull them out because again, costs you money, constantly costing you money. Right.
But as soon as I get the next tick.
Oh no, I can't declare none
right.
because the one thing I forgot to do. Well, I can declare none. I'm not going to. The thing I forgot to do was fake any claims. So.
Send in the spies / diplomats.
Yes, exactly. If I can actually click on Scotland, there we go. So, yeah, that was foolish of me. I should have been prepared for that.
That won't take long.
For a few months, I might as well just leave the armies at.
Also means your manpower will go back up a bit more.
Yeah. How badly off am I? I'm not. I'm 13,000 and a bit down on my maximum at the moment. So.
Yeah, but what have you got at the moment?
40k.
There you go.
So it's fine. I mean, it's not a problem. Yeah, this army is actually. I think I've lost a regiment of horse as well. I don't want to put them in Sutherland because they will. They could just sit there. And I will purchase an additional cavalry regiment to bring that army up to 22. And I will wait for my spy network to grow. It's going to take quite possibly a year to get it to the point where I can claim a thing. And what I may do is try to forcibly vassalize them.
Yeah.
So then I won't own any more of their provinces, but I will control them. They won't like it because, people...
Historically, they don't like that sort of thing.
Well, people generally don't like being forced to obey you anyway, at the point of a sword.
No.
But they won't be able to do very much about it.
Yeah.
And then, because they are my vassal, that means I'll be able to form Great Britain diplomatically. which once I get to admin tech 10, I think it is. Because having Scotland as a vassal, forming Great Britain diplomatically will, I think, instantly annex them, and all of their stuff will be mine.
Hey.
And everything will be lovely, and I will change from being England to being Great Britain.
That'll be spiffy.
That'll be very nice, won't it? How are we doing on this? I'm at minus 10% on the scythe now, so I'm going to buy that. 10 prestige, good to us. No. Gain 1 stability. Yes. Free stability. Brilliant. Having that.
That's quite nice.
Yes. So that's the thing. If you ever get the choice of having a great artist job or gaining a stability, unless you're at 3 stability already, it's probably a good idea to take the stability.
So stability adds.
Stability gives you a bunch of stuff. If you mouse over the thing at the top, it'll tell you what it actually does. But for me, at plus 3 stability, I get 3% trade power, 15% foreign spy detection, minus 3% national unrest, plus 15% national tax modifier, plus 1.5% military strength, minus 0.06 yearly corruption, and plus 15% institution spread. So
That's very nice.
basically, stability, good.
Yeah.
Another 3-4 months before I can continue the eternal conflict. Oh, there's a parliamentary debate happening, because of course there is.
Yep.
What are we going to choose now? Expand the army? No. Cheaper advisors? Nah.
Oh, I can embrace an institution.
It'll probably cost you quite a bit of money, but if you can, you should, because it'll make your tech cheaper. Culture conversion cost? No. Cheaper ships? Privateer efficiency? I don't like any of these. All of these suck. So expand the army is okay. Reduce recruitment time and regiment costs, that's fine. We'll go with that. Nobody wants to do that. I have to bribe loads of people now to get them to do the thing that I want them to do. So I'll bribe that person. I can spend a bit of papal influence on them. Administrative support. Grant a navy commission to Northumberland. Oh, no. Crown lands, lose 5 legitimacy. I'm fine with that. Send delegation to the Holy See. It costs me 10 papal influence. Man, this is expensive. There we go. I spent a bunch of stuff. Castile has embraced colonialism.
We've got pike and shot now as well.
Cool. I've spent some of those free points that I got on sorting that out. So yeah. Remarkably peaceful this time.
Yep.
Soon I shall change that.
Scotland doesn't know what's going to hit it.
Well, unless they're blind, they should have some idea. In fact, they should be surprised now that the truce has expired that I haven't invaded them already.
Or convince me to.
Yes. I can invest in Miltech now, which I will do that. Professional officers, hurrah. And that gives me new units.
I'm just ignoring all my loans at the moment.
Excellent. Reformed
Forever.
Gallagher infantry. Love that. Yep. Splendid. So I've got better infantry now as well.
Nice.
Just in time for the invasion, which will happen next month. Because my spy network is at 19.88. It needs to be 20 to do the first falsified
Wacky
claim.
And it doesn't look like Scotland's got a lot of men there waiting for you, really.
Not a huge number, no. I think I could probably go in with my slightly under-moraled men.
Or indeed forts.
Probably do alright. Have they not got a fort in there? Oh, they don't do
We
that.
do outnumber them 22 to 1.
22 to 1, which is moderately ridiculous.
That's not bad.
I shall fabricate a claim in the Western Isles. Dun dun dun. Now, I shall declare. Well, I have to wait a day for that to actually take effect. Click. Ooh, look! I've got a conquest casus belli against Scotland. There's the thing. I shall now declare war to take the Western Isles. Neither Portugal nor Bohemia will join me. Perhaps unsurprisingly, I could invite you, but you don't. I don't really need you to come, and you've got stuff you need to do.
Yeah.
So rather than have you just say no, I'll just not invite you. It's fine. No, I don't mean any offence by it. And you're probably quite tired of being dragged into my wars, so so I'll do this one myself. It'll be fine.
I don't think you need me help, to be honest.
Wait, you think I can beat up on the big bad Scots by myself?
I think, yeah.
Right. Well, I need to clear this straight because there's enemy ships there. So that's what I'm going to do first, which is why my
By ships, there's one of them.
Well, there is a fleet technically a fleet there, which has now run away.
Which has legged it.
So I'll move this army onto the Western Isles. Like that. Right. Oh, I won the Battle of the Western Isles. Look at that.
That didn't take very long.
Not really, no.
Next.
So I'm going to move this one onto...
What's your war score at now then?
18%. I haven't actually occupied the Western Isles yet, so... Alright, so now that they're on the Western Isles, I'm going to move this ship around to here to clear this strait as well, so I can... Yeah, the Scots army is on Shetland now. What's left of it? Oh, they need to be in the Moray Firth there. And now there's a naval battle, which I am unsurprisingly winning. Hurrah! I won.
Well.
Right, and I can move this army across onto Shetland. Orkney, rather.
Last one.
There is a fort there on the Western Isles. Oh, no, it's because it's the capital. You in your capital, you get a fort, quote unquote fort, automatically because it's your capital. To mean that you're not a pushover, no matter how small you are. But I've taken Orkney. Now my war score's actually gone down to 17%, which is a bit weird.
That's a bit strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you've still got the... Oh, because you're still taking the Western Isles.
Oh wait, no, it's because I was blockading them, and now I'm not blockading them as effectively because I'm in the Moray Firth. So
yeah,
that's what that was. So I can move these back to the Western Isles and it'll go up, but I don't really think I need to. Well, I'll see, because if I put it back there, then whatever the war score happens to be, yeah, it's gone up to 33% now, because I'm blockading a third of their provinces.
You mean one of them?
Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what I mean. I should actually have used that to transport them onto the Faroes first, but I'll see. No, I'll do it. I'll do that now because there's probably time before that fort gets sieged down. So I will land. They've got their general there as well, which might be a bit tricky. Do I have a general? No, I'm going to have a new general. Give me a general. He's not great, but he's a general. So we've won the siege of the Western Isles. Hurrah!
Woo!
87% war score now. I'm going to pause and see what sort of a peace deal I can get out of this. Because you don't need to completely defeat them. I mean, I could. It's just hassle moving the troops over there onto an island. So if I don't have to, I'm not gonna. Right, treaties. English vassal, 28%. Yeah, I'll take that. So there we are. That's my war.
Goodbye, Scotland.
Well, not goodbye entirely. They will become my vassal. You know, they still technically exist. I will also spend the war. I've got excess war score. I might as well spend it. I'll spend it on giving up claims in England. Revoking cause, because I can get extra prestige by telling them to revoke cause on things, so that's good. I could also just demand that they give me the Western Isles anyway, because that was the war goal, and that would reduce the war score. So I'm going to have that. They'll have 2 things left. And yeah, I don't think I can take anything more from them. No. That'll probably do it. I can take their money, but they're going to be a vassal. I need them to at least be able to function, so I'm not going to do that. So that's going to cost me 53 points, and I have 87. So how's my aggressive expansion? 9. Oh no, Scotland won't like it. What a surprise. Right.
That's funny, that.
Hurrah! Scotland have accepted our generous peace offer.
Generous.
Yes. If you become a vassal, we will stop killing you. How generous. So I'm going to set that army in the Western Isles for a while. London Stock Exchange. Ooh. I can choose to gain 50...
Ooh, Province has declared me as their rival.
50 admin power. Bank loan size will be set to 24 times monthly incomes. That's a lot. Gain 300 ducats and 3 inflation. But I'm going to do that and then immediately buy down some inflation with the admin power that I just got. I think that's probably sensible. Yeah. I'm actually going to reduce my inflation to 0.77%. Right, now I can make cores in the Western Isles, so I'm going to do that. Okay. So it turns out, when you pick on someone a lot smaller than you, it goes much better.
Yeah.
How weird. Who would have thought?
What a surprise.
How are you doing for cash? I'm going to pause the game again. and so we can take some stock. How are you doing cash-wise?
I've got 120. I'm not doing too bad. I'm making 16
earning?
a month. Yeah, 16 a month.
Right, I'm going to put my army maintenance down again, which puts me on
So not too bad,
15
really.
and a half a month, so that's right.
Yeah, but 10 of that is from you.
Yes. Well, I'm hoping that will help you to a position where you don't quite so much need it. And
yeah, I'm frantically building stuff, and I'm building my army up as well.
Let's have a quick look at diplomacy. You have oh, interesting. Okay, your heir is male, Fernando de Trastamara. The current heir in Aragon is female, Candela de Trastamara. So possibly, potentially, when Fernando ascends to the throne, which will be a year after Candela does, then there will be, on the thrones of Aragon and Castile, opposing sexes, which means the Iberian wedding event may fire.
Ah.
And what that means for you is free Aragon. Brilliant.
Sweet. That would be quite nice.
That would be awesome. And Aragon, I believe... Oh, no. Well, they did... Technically, it's just the same thing. Like, they do technically come with a free Naples, it's just that they've already absorbed Naples. So yeah.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So that's good. You want that. I'm not sure when that... It's 6 years' time is when the first time that can start happening, I think. Because that's when they'll ascend to the throne. But I think 1550 is the latest that it can happen. So we've got a limited window in which it can happen.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And I've got a vassal.
Ooh, Morocco's claimed the Canaries.
Ooh, curse them. Well, you should show them, right, that you are not to be...
Are you suggesting a war?
I'm just not necessarily right now. I'm just saying, what I'm actually suggesting is that if you aren't doing it, you should be faking claims in there, like I forgot to do, because faked claims last for 25 years. So you should get them, because if you have a bunch of them, obviously you can take more provinces more cheaply. So
I happen to be able to do that.
So you should absolutely be faking claims in Morocco. I'm going to build some more stuff, more province improvements. Yes. So I can get more taxes. Yes, we should do that.
Just trying to find out what these places I'm faking claims are for.
Right.
There.
You're going to want to do Meknes and Dakala, I guess. Those are probably the only ones you can do.
Mekne, Dakala, and Infni and Agregar. So I'm just one.
Right, yes, you can do Ifni and Agadir because there's because the Canaries is just off the coast. So the sea zone.
But I'm doing the northern ones.
Yeah. No, I'm just kind of I was working out why that was possible because there's a sea zone connecting the Canaries to those ones. That's why you can fake on them as well. That's the sea equivalent of having a border with them.
Yeah.
Oh, and I see you've bought some more troops. Well,
I have, yeah.
Well then.
I wonder what that means.
What could that mean?
I don't know how many troops they've got, of course.
No, you can't see how many troops they've got. I'm guessing it's not many. I mean, we could always just cheat and look at the ledger again. Where are they? Morocco. Hang on. Few indeed. Ooh, 20 prestige. Hurrah. Oh, that's something just... a tinkly event has just fired. I'm so I've paused it. But anyway, Morocco have 18,000 troops. According to this, with a force limit of 19. And
that's a shame.
They have 19,907 available manpower. They've got 8,000 infantry, 7,000 cavalry, and 3,000 artillery.
Well, I've got 11,000 force limit at the moment, 11,000 manpower, and just about 18,000.
So I've completed a mission that I forgot that I took. Because it's been like 3 weeks since the last time since I did that. And therefore gained 100 admin power, which is great, because admin power is awesome. Right,
I need 15. In June 1920, I'll be able to get divine supremacy, which means my missionaries will be super powered.
Right, so I have more missions to choose from. I can choose incorporate Scotland into our country. I can choose construct a grand fleet, which has more or equal heavy ships than 20. Currently, I have 6, so I might not do that. The rival of our rival. Muscovy's opinion of England is at least... Yeah, I'll do that one, because that's easy. That's one way he's just set and forget. Where's Muscovy at? They're over here. and improve relation. There we go. It's already a plus 35, so I don't want to take that long. Because once I get to admin tech 10, I can take the decision to form the British nation diplomatically.
Ah.
Right. It requires admin 10, legitimacy of 100. I need that as well. I need to get my legitimacy up, but that's slowly ticking up, I think. Yes. And I will get a permanent claim on all of the Britain region. I'll get 25 prestige. I will get reduced unrest and increased autonomy change, and I will inherit Scotland, what there is left of it. So, yeah. And the conditions required for that are admin tech 10, not a subject nation, not a nomad nation, at peace, legitimacy of 100, and Scotland, and one of the following must be true. Scotland is governed by the ruler of England, or Scotland is a vassal of England, and Scotland must have less cities than 11, so they must be still quite a small nation.
Yeah.
And they are, so that's handy. So if you're in a personal union or have them as a vassal, you can do the thing. So, once I get admin tech 10, I'm going to do the thing. Meanwhile, I've got a potential unrest thing happening. Oh, it's separatists on the West Niles. And
yeah, I could go for. I've only got admin tech 6 at the moment.
I would, if you are.
I should probably just leave that and just keep going on that to get admin tech 7.
You don't.
And then leave my idea for a bit.
Yes, you don't want to fall behind on admin tech. And it should be relatively cheap now because you've embraced the institution, so you should be getting a nice neighbour bonus for it.
Minus 20%.
Yeah, I think that's about the best you can get.
1521.
But yeah, you don't want to fall behind.
Ooh, 1 manpower base tax bonus, or base production tax.
Take that money.
Take the money and frickin' run.
So, hurrah. Religious civil disorder from Salzburg. The end of religious turmoil from Cologne.
Ooh. Search for knowledge. Lots of bonus to stuff. Sweet.
Excellent. That's what you want. Candela.
Bonus to stuff.
Popular noble. At least they are good for something. Oh, I get +1 diplomatic reputation for 10
November
years.
1520, and I'll be bonused up. Sweet.
Alright, well, I'm just sitting watching you now because I haven't got anything going on in my country. Not anymore. Not now that
I'm just getting some more troops to completely massacre Morocco, basically.
Not now that the rebellious Scots have been crushed, as the song says. Oh, the truce with Provence and France is about to expire as well. I'm not saying I'm gonna go to war with them. You
can shut right up.
I'm just saying that it's about to happen. That they could potentially go to war with us, which is why I mention it. They probably won't, because France must have got quite badly hurt in that last war they had. But
I think they're probably needing a bit of a rest.
Provence is allied with Austria right now, not with France, which is interesting. But I don't particularly want to get into a fight with Austria either. Who's France allied with? France is allied with Lorraine, Mantua, and Gilra. All quite small countries, which is why, if I remember, I thought it was relatively safe to go in the last time. Turns out I was mistaken.
Yeah.
But there you go. How am I for? I've got 4 or 5 diplomatic regulations, so I could get another one. I'm still out with Bohemia, so that's good. And I've got a vassal, which is the 4th one. Scotland doesn't like me. Scotland really doesn't like me at the moment.
That's a real surprise,
It's a surprise, because the English marched in, just trampled all over their stuff, and said, "Right, you belong to us now." Provence has just entered an alliance with France, so there we go. There's that. Oh, and Provence has destroyed Brittany now as well. Brittany is gone.
Oh.
So they were only one province, and now they don't exist anymore. So yeah. So where do I go next? Norway? Denmark? Oh, that's Norway as well. Norway owns Iceland
Provence?
right now. Provence is allied with France, so that's potentially
that's a bad
France
idea.
and Austria, which is potentially bad for me if I go after them.
Denmark.
What's Norway got? Norway is a lesser partner in a union under Denmark. So if I attack, I can't actually go to war with Norway. I would have to go to war with Denmark anyway. Denmark is allied with Lithuania and Mecklenburg, and has Sweden and Norway as vassals. So yeah.
So I'm about ready to go to war. Well, I'm going to start prepping up my lads.
Yeah, crank up your army maintenance stuff. I can get another influence idea. Do I want to do that yet? Or do I want to wait and get the flute? I might wait. I'll see.
I've only got 5,000 manpower at the moment, though.
Yeah, it's... I don't know. We can always look at what Morocco's got again.
It's going up a bit.
Morocco's still got 18,000 men and just under 19,000 manpower. So
well, I've got 30,000
yeah,
troops.
you've got 30,000 troops. You can probably have them. It's just, you might be...
All my truce expired there.
A bit, yep, me too.
And I've cunningly moved my lads over the water before everything kicks off.
Yes, I see that. Good plan.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure whether to get this influence idea now. Humiliate rival against France has just come back.
Yep, same here.
Trade dispute against France. I can... What that actually means is that you can set an embargo against them. If you have a trade dispute, that means they're embargoing you. The arrival is complete. Hurrah! What else are we doing? Incorporate Scotland, conquer Saintonge, construct a Grand Fleet. I'm probably not going to do any of those things for a while.
I'm hoping my prestige is minus 16. I need it to be 50 to complete my mission.
Well,
so I'm hoping beating the crap out of Morocco will help.
It will. You can, of course, cancel the mission if you don't want to do it, and then wait a year for another one.
Well, I'll see how beating the crap out of Morocco goes.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, is it a good place for me to stop there before I go off my manic crusade?
Yes.
I think my ideas are about to ping as well.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Not 15, 21.
Yeah, it might be a good time to call it for this week.
Before I go on a war on my terms.
Yes, before you have your own war, rather than one of Symes's stupid wars that never work properly. Yeah. So that is a good place to stop, because we've not done a vast amount of stuff. It's just mainly been recovering.
It's all prepping,
but recovering and plotting and scheming. Yes. How much money do you have right now? 77
ducats.
Right. Well, I've got over 1,000, so I thought I might just give you some more, just because it seems like the thing to do. You're about to go into a war, and you could use the cash to build your infrastructure up. So here, have like 500.
Whoa!
There you go. Buy a couple of churches. Treat yourself to something nice. Because, as I said, it's you being profitable helps me because we are allies.
Yeah.
So rather than you being permanently skint, and therefore not being able to afford army maintenance and having to take up loans and all that kind of thing. Anyway, so I've done that. So next time, right, let's recap this time first. I finally, conclusively bent Scotland to my will. What's left of it. Largely just because they quit out of that other war we were in early, which broke their alliance with France.
France got its ass kicked.
France got beaten up by the Bohemian alliance, which is a certain amount of Schadenfreude happened because of that, and Bohemia made them give me Bordeaux back, which I'm still ridiculously pleased about. So, brilliant. Bordeaux was destroyed by... Oh no, Brittany was destroyed by Provence.
Yeah.
And in the south, Robin has just been rebuilding his shattered armies.
After yet another ill-advised war.
After the second Simon's War.
Now I'm ready to lose all my troops in a war of my own design.
Yes, if I'm going to lose all of my troops, it's going to be on my terms.
That's right. Morocco's going to have it.
Let's have a look at Morocco. Morocco still has no allies. They're improving... Portugal. Morocco is improving England's opinion of them, apparently. It's not going to work. It's not going to help them.
Yeah, well, that's not going to help.
And Portugal is improving Morocco's opinion of them, which is interesting, but
no
whatever.
No point, because we're still allied.
But whatever.
Yeah.
But Morocco still has no allies. So next time, basically almost as soon as we start next time, Robin is going to invade Morocco. Have you got a
Yep.
claim faked? You do, don't you?
I have,
yeah.
For Mekhes.
For Mekhes.
I'm just getting me a couple of generals.
Yep. And so yeah, you'll be invading and taking, hopefully, at the very least, Meknes. The more of Morocco you occupy, the more of their things you can have.
Even more amusingly, Meknes has a mothballed fort.
Yes, it'll as soon as they go to war.
They might stop that.
It'll be demothballed, but it takes a little while for the garrison to build back up, I believe. So you'll still be able to attack it at an advantage.
I wonder what their tech level is. Can you see what they're
if you go to the diplomatic screen, you can. Yes, they're at 7 admin, 7 diplo, and 8 military right now.
Yeah, same military as me.
Yep, and you're at 688.
Yep.
I am currently at 999, which is nice and easy to remember. France is at 899, so I'm actually slightly ahead of them. That's good.
Yeah.
France is at 799. I'm actually doing okay on that. That's good. But then I did get 100 free of each a short time ago, which helped a fair bit. Anyway, next time, I'm going to wait for Admin Tech 10, which won't be very long in coming, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Admin Tech 9.
1523.
Sorry, 7.
July 1523 will be when I am estimated to have enough admin power to buy Admin Tech 10. And that will give me two things. That will give me my next idea group, and it will enable me to form Great Britain.
Hooray!
And it will be great. Ahaha! Anyway.
Until then.
So yes, until then.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and join us next time for Robin's War on his terms.
Yeah. See how badly that will go.
See how badly that goes, and it won't actually be my fault.
Hooray!
So, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.